CTFDL Finals with me. I have two esteemed casters with me, the great Chompy
Hey, everybody.
and Hurtful.
What's up, gentlemen?
And of course, I am your main commentator for this one, Yosh. Chompy, we've just seen PT take a slacking to take your beating in 2 minutes, and Goliath doing a hard-fought battle with Wuhan Clan. How do you like their chances versus PT?
I still like Goliath's chances. I think the PT is a very good team. I think that win in 2 minutes was a little bit of a fluke accident. I think Goliath, just time and time again, they grind down the defense with Chucky, and their defense doesn't falter either. So I'm picking them.
All right, Hurts, what do we got to say about these two teams and their road to get here?
I think Goliath worked harder for it. I think they've put in the longer games. I think they've put in more practice throughout the week. So hopefully they're warmed up, certainly since they had the longer game tonight too. I'm going with them tonight. That and I just don't want Carrot Tank to win.
True.
Right. That's fair. Now, we have Goliath taking Kali and PT taking Titan. What base is Goliath going to take? Chomp.
It's a good question. B8 is available to them if they want it. We haven't seen them play it. In fact, I think they've talked a lot of shit about it. But it's the finals, so do you take that advantage? I don't know.
What about PT? What base are they going to take?
I'm guessing you're going to see an F5.
All right. Hearth, what we got for Goliath? What are we taking?
A7. I don't see them running a JT heavy offense, which means you're putting tactical on D heavy. So you might as well just go A7 with them.
All right. What about PT? What are we doing?
For defense, I think again it's gonna be F5. They like running sabotage at D heavy, so I think I know there was a lot of hype about B8 kind of at the beginning of the season, but it seems like both sides or every squad for the most part has kind of shied away from it in the later weeks.
All right. So give me a quick prediction. How many minutes is Goliath going to win? Because both of y'all said Goliath. Chop, how many minutes?
I think it's
And
going to
who's the
be a
player to
grinder.
watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal the answer again, Chucky, for player to watch. Man, Keyser is also another player to watch. I'm gonna give you two. I think it's gonna be a grinder. Both teams are well led, so the defensive swings are gonna come fast. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a 40-minute win for Goliath.
Hurt, what do we got?
Oh, I'm it's gonna be a longer one. I hate to say, I think we're going to OT too. I think it's gonna be like a 52, 53-minute win.
Oh, why do we say that? Why the longer game?
I think they're just better matched up, and I just think both sides have the better defense compared to the other side's offense.
And who's the player to watch on Goliath and PT? Give me one for both.
Goliath, he already kind of went with Chucky, so I'm gonna go with Tactical on this one. I think he's gonna be kind of the key player to watch in shutting down the PT's offense. And on PT side, probably, you know what? I think CMN's going to try and get up some shenanigans this one, so I'm going to go with him.
All right. We got. Well, okay, never mind. So for Goliath, we have the Mountain, Beso, Chucky, Keezer, Metal, Scarface, Cerrito, Tactical, Thiz, and Vin. They have the USLers and Spec and Splitta and Simp. For PT, we have RR, CT, Greed, Cow, Meep, Posty, Sabotage, Shadow, Trouble, Z-Man, and their bench is rolling deep with Ghost,
Wow.
Jim, Jouet, Melantho, Mites is Inspect. Does that surprise y'all?
It does. I like Trouble, which is Mystic Gohan, I believe, but I think Mice is a few tiers above him.
And Octavian and Skullbro. I don't know who that is. And the game is underway.
And Spec as well. I mean, those are some decent players sitting in Spec for them.
Z-Man favoring Cal a little bit.
Yeah.
Both teams pick up a flag, so we're under. Oh, Cal gets almost mowed down by Metal here.
And Meep is going for his early assassination run on JT.
And looks like both predictions look to be correct. We have Goliath at A3.
So a stark difference between the Meep's first game. He arrives to meet an entire built base and nowhere to go.
I'm not. I don't want to say anything. It's probably a little fresh for some of us.
And we're going to have a special sideline reporter, Kev, coming in hot. Kev, join the broadcast for us.
Yeah, welcome. This game is sponsored by Infantry Kings. The aborts are set at 2.5 on 10-man. First death already happened as I was using the restroom. And what class will be named as MVP? A fighting class or a support class? You can place your bets now.
There you go. You heard it from here
Thank
first
you,
from our sponsor.
It's been a long time coming. Sports betting making its way to infantry.
Get that money in now. Get that money line bet in. I hear PT is the underdog in this one. All right, so looks like PT had a little bit of success in there, getting to the boxes. Wasn't able to get a whole lot of turret damage in.
Yeah, Goliath has an extra man home right now.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna run that traditional power O with Trouble. Cal playing squad leader. Oh, Cal goes down though.
Ooh.
Metal somehow kills
You got to
him.
be aware of that. Gohan's pushing up still.
Oh, they're just getting absolutely destroyed. So, Hearth, if you're PT, right, what is our offensive plan going to do? What are we doing here?
So they're running the power offense with the heavy. So at A7, it's just going to basically be win the hallway with as much resources and HP as possible. Take the boxes and try and do as much damage as you can while protecting the heavy. Now, DB is usually very good at putting a TB right on that wall. So as soon as you set up, he's going to blink over there and haywire. So that's really, you have like no time to react when he does that. It's going to be interesting if they can maintain the momentum past that.
I mean, are they counting the outfight Scarface, Metal, and Tactical here? Is that
They
what they're
are.
kind of banking on? They're saying we're better players, we can win this. Trouble getting a little bit of chip damage in here. MG going red.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Ernie's position. He's playing kind of far back. So by the time he gets the stream going on Trouble, Trouble's got enough time to strafe left or right.
Yeah, it seems like something where you kind of read the offense and you can tell if they're only going to focus on turret damage or not. If they are, you just push up a little bit.
Mountains team is having a little bit more trouble getting established. Last game they were able to get the hallway pretty easily. This time they're having to fight for it for every inch. You know, Carrot Tank being a more aggressive heavy or infantry, you know, really making these guys work for it. So how many deaths is Carrot Tank gonna have this game, Chomp?
Oh my gosh. 96.
Give me a number. What's the line?
If we're going like as late as I think we're in OT2, it's going to be like 74.
Okay. I'm gonna take the over here. I think we have like 105 deaths. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to our gambling expert Kev. Get in here.
Well, to correct the line, it will be set at 62.5. And also, to add a live game line, will the team that wins the 5-man also win the game?
I believe they will, yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
I think so.
I bet the house on it.
Both these teams they're just very good teamwork teams.
Code red for here though from Z-Man and PT's team. Maybe this game won't go long enough for him to get them deaths up.
He's on offense right now. Are they calling him home? He said he's drained on offense. It's going to be a while before he can go home.
You know, typically medics can't summon. We hate doing it, but we can.
CT currently has a flag. I don't know if he knows it. Hopefully he does. If
They
so,
called RR home, which does
Yeah.
cripple the PT offense, which was set up at boxes.
C-Man gets a point blank. Hey, we're there. All right. CT helping fight. He's got this flag. It's got to be low on the drop, right? Like we know we have a flag, right, CT? Yeah, we do. All right, good stuff. Good. Oh,
That's
bad
still
drop though.
Throws it out there.
Bad drop.
And also importantly, it's in the same corner for Chucky, so he doesn't have to go to two opposite corners.
Fantastic. It's a little bit of nerves coming in here for CT. You know, he swings the offense really quick.
You know, there's medication for that, right?
I don't know what he's doing. He goes
Oh,
back to defense.
geezer.
Yeah, that's actually the second or third time I've seen that happen. And guess who?
Looks-
Shad.
Are
You
there
can
some
see
nerves?
those mines. By the way, they are visible when he puts them there.
It seems like Mountain's team, they've really got established, and now they're getting pushed back out to the streets. You know, with this JT offense, it only takes one run to get it in, though.
Yeah. That's why you pick Chucky.
The PT defense driving Mountain out to the streets.
We've got 6 on 0 for PT.
I like it. The swing game is strong. So, Cal is... Yeah, have you been working with Cal a little bit on SL?
A little. He certainly isn't shy about asking a lot of questions.
All right.
For me personally, he plays a little passive, but it might fit their playstyle a little better, considering most of the people on that offense are very aggro.
I think he's just worried about not getting cleared. Is that what I'm hearing?
Pretty much, he plays very safe, very standard. And he's up against Beast, so it's not exactly a super aggro medic. Like, he'll TB every now and then, but even then, he's not too confident on it. So, uh-oh.
Danger at A5. We had a Biso and Scarface attached to the flank, and they both got instantly killed. So it was a 6-man setup at boxes. It looks like, yeah, they're bringing more home. Just
Code
in
red
case.
time. RT, most valuable defender.
Good swings by both teams there. They end up getting a little bit of RT damage out of the entire encounter.
Good swings. You know, not being shy. Don't want to lose the championship game on a call. It's better to be safe than sorry there, I think.
Yeah.
All right. PT finding a little bit more success here, getting up the hallway pretty free.
You know, I doubted Gohan, but he's been playing just fine.
Oh, they're just hard shoving on him now.
Yeah, they're
Basically,
gonna get him here.
with that TB flank goes down,
Oh.
Trouble really helps him out.
Yeah, that's happened each time he's done the blink, so they're watching for it. Maybe good spec info going on.
And I just don't think he's that comfortable with it, to be honest. I think you get the feeling like he TBs because that he knows that's what he's supposed to do, but he's not comfortable with it.
Got a little bit of rust coming in.
Perhaps.
You know, I don't mind if you're a med and you sit at that top of the hallway, you just EB for your heavy.
I was
It
about
does
to
a
say,
lot of work.
for him personally, considering he's with 3 great killers between Scar, Tactical, and Metal, if he just EBs a shit ton, that probably will do him better.
It's very tilting as an OINF when you got 2 EBs just constantly always in play.
Oh, it's so toxic. EB best weapon in the game.
Scar's got his dueling dodging on.
It looks like Goliath is really practiced in this flag rush offense. They've got to attack the same base twice in a row. You know, they're looking real good on it. Carrot Tank running up there, though. Like a man possessed. Not letting Chucky and them get set up.
Good job by Ernie and the rest of his team for reps there. They had a 4-man box
Oh.
setup.
Okay, like I'm starting to get a little frustrated with that offense at F5. Like, Shad, and his reputation for laying mines. Like, when you keep dying to him like 3, 4, 5 runs in a row, you need to do better.
I mean, you know what I've seen in a lot of past leagues is if it keeps happening, just have your spec info, just keep calling it out. Just yell it every time. Mine's
Yep.
right in front of you.
Chad likes his mines.
They're having trouble even getting around the corner here.
Yeah, this is a lot different. I think it's the aggressiveness that Wuhan clan didn't have.
Oh, that.
Teaser
Oh
says
my
easy
God.
1v1 CT.
Yeah.
They lost the RT and an MG at A7 though.
I'm gonna bring our
Co-
sideline
co-
reporter in real quick. Kev, what do you got for me? He says he's got some stuff.
Oh yes, I was specifically asked to give spec info, but I decided to do commentary. This unknown player has been giving spec info, but obviously they have still been dying to mines. But my sources have told me that Scarface will use this as an excuse if they are to lose this game. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah,
well,
we had an extra man here at A5. Looks like they've stabilized. They've been taking more damage. It's not even close. MGs have gone down several times, and RT's gone down once.
all right, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, this is rough from the PT offense here. They're having some trouble get up this hallway. They haven't been able to make a whole lot of headway, but at the same point, Goliath's offense is kind of stalled out here. They're all home right now.
Yeah, we've got extra from both teams here at A5.
Right now, we're just hard holding the hallway here. This is PC's chance to make something happen if they can get up this hallway. Scarface is down. Cerrito's down.
They're killing people.
Yeah, kill as you go.
And the next MG is not up yet. He can't set it up. He's getting naded.
Pokers are
Cerrito
coming
going
in.
in full to go ahead and rep out at home.
Yeah.
So Engineer dies before
Code red.
setting up the MG. And Infill does not get a rep off. He dies.
So bad. Gohan putting in that work. Get that turret,
Oh
bud.
my goodness.
There it is. The base is breaking. Code red.
Code red. Ernie needs help. Where are they?
Where is his team?
The RT
Okay, they're
is.
gonna save the RT.
Oof. Oof. What do you think about that RT placement being in the very back? It's not a traditional spot, is it? Usually it's a little bit in the
Usually the MG in front of it and the RT are swapped.
You want the RT tanking for the MG, right?
Right. Then you want less
you want less
reaction
travel
time.
time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring our sideline reporter back in real quick. He's got some more information for us.
Yeah, there was a lot of action going on, but briefly F5 had it clear, but then they were not able to capitalize on the game. All right, back to you guys.
Wow.
I'm seeing something very interesting here, guys. We've got this. Is this a rogue Vin swap into MML heavy? We've got 2 MML heavies at A5.
Interesting strat. Van goes down. They're under heavy pressure here. Goliath is not used to this. Double heavy is about to try. They're trying to
One
split
rep
up.
from the infill again. You're losing a lot of the value of that infill if that's going to happen.
Yeah, tactical is down here. Uh-oh, this is bad. Trouble is set up. He's honing in on that RT. Get in there, guys. Push in. Now's the time. Oh, he gets disruptor.
He just disrupted him.
What
It
a
don't matter,
hero
though.
disruptor.
They're losing it all anyways. Boom.
Trouble has missed 5 straight shots of the RT. It goes down, but he
RT
missed
and MG
5
both
there.
down.
All right. What's the play here, Hearth? If you're Goliath, you lost your base. What are we doing?
Well, hopefully. I mean, you're not in overtime yet, and he's replaced the RT. You may just want to turtle for a bit to let Dark Bomber go ahead and mine and get some more Tox reserves before you go ahead and go back to a full offense. The good part about having a JT is that you can put pressure with literally just the SLN, the JT, kind of force at least 3 home.
So it's not doom and gloom yet. I mean, we got the RT back up.
Not yet. If we were in OT2, maybe even OT1, it'd be a little doomish.
This is heavy pressure here from this PT squad. Goliath is not used to this. Sabo set up. He's honing in on that RT. He says, give it to me. I want it.
The 2 AC's working right now.
Yeah. He said, give it to me, Big Daddy.
It's 1 hit away. Boom. It goes down again. And
Are
the
going
pressure
in.
is not stopping.
They are hard pushing. All right, is it time for 10 man or lose the game?
I don't think we're there yet.
All right. So our base is sustainable right now. Clear. All right.
Yeah, we have the Chucky manual flank, it looked like. Which is deadly.
Chucky doing a heads up play there, buying his defense time to regroup, take a little bit of a breather, and say, guys, what happened here? Where's the mountain at? Take a look, see. Mountain's trying to fight Zia Man in the caves. Maybe he knows he doesn't like the mine. Mountain is in the caves trying to fight Zia Man for the stocks.
No, if the SL's in the caves, it's a full-blown turtle. He's just trying to get some tox.
Sees Zia Man in the caves as well and does not choose to take the fight.
He said, I'll see you in the caves. That's where we're going to do our gladiator duels. You know, you guys were hyping up your players of the match. Mine has been the Mountain. He's kind of doing it all for his team right now. Mine, you know, you don't see a whole lot of people do that.
He's an everyman.
Yeah, it is. We get the sideline reporter here.
Yeah, I just checked the tox count in both dropships. There is 5 for Thiz and 0 for ZMN. Back to you guys.
We know Z-Man doesn't like the mine. How does that impact this game, Chompy?
Well, it means it's basically an even match, right? And that doesn't surprise me either. We've seen ZMN just constantly being that 6-man on O, and it was working. So who knows? Maybe it'll end up costing him.
All right, Hearth, if you've got good spec info, you know they don't have a whole lot of tox. If you're Mountains team, how are we taking advantage of this?
I mean, assuming that you actually have your defense in order and you don't have to continually swing, you might actually want to consider, because they usually get good turret damage even with Chucky as JT. Like, if you know the engineer's not mining, you definitely need to somehow get turret damage. Hell, go Flagrant Rush, because just put them in the caves and not constantly swinging on your defense.
Let me do a breakdown.
We're getting
here.
news from Spec Chat that Mountain is still mining.
He is. He's in the caves right now. He's waiting to see Z-Man's in the cave. All right, let me go watch Cal here. A little bit of Spec Chat. It's getting a little bit chirpy in Spec Chat. Yeah.
Wow.
Could there be a little bit of animosity right there?
Oh,
Some of this coming from eliminated teams too.
Didn't Ernie help RR get a SK championship? What happened there?
I mean, you're on that team now, Hearth. Tell us how the sentiment is from the Birds guys, dude.
I'm not going to speak on behalf of Birds. I'm just going to speak on behalf of everybody that knows RR. I think we all hate him.
Fair enough. But his team is putting on some pressure right now. You know, they've done all right. Chucky has been saving it for him by doing these manual flanks.
Yeah, Chucky's causing a lot of problems for them right here.
He's been able to clear Cal. Oh, Cal just goes in on Scarface with that incinerator, though. Fries him alive.
You know, they kill him every time, but it takes so long.
Just up here running around. They're able to get the hallway. CT leading the charge. Goes down first. Can we get a death count for CT right now, please?
Ooh, that is a great question.
36.
30.
The line looks good. You know, my house may be safe.
How do you die 36 times in 20 minutes?
My house is safe, boys.
Mathematically, woo, that's fucking impressive.
Looks like both offensive.
Chad is loving it.
Yeah. Looks like both offensive kind of stalled out. Mountain is still in the caves waiting for Zia Man to show up.
Oh, hey, I think it's double stats.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So really,
Oh,
he's only at 19 deaths.
okay. Well, okay. Well,
Still-
Meep is not on double stats. That's single. So that may be correct. Yeah, those
Yeah,
aren't
he's
double
not.
stats.
He's at
Wait.
21 kills right now.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's-
god! Holy shit,
It's
guys!
real. Ladies and gentlemen, those death stats are real.
Guys, he really is that bad.
The house is safe, boys. Let's go.
Yeah,
So
but
here's the
Reno's been
thing.
infil.
If you know that Zeoman isn't mining and this Chuck flank is working this spectacularly, you could really just build up a little Tox lead.
That's what Mountain's been doing. And their DS, they've got quite a bit.
Well, good on them for kind of recognizing the situation and, you know, switching up a little bit.
Battle Inchi. It's in.
All right, I'm going to go see the... Oh, wow, and Zeoman wins the NG 1v1. Sad to see.
Got nothing but a big old turtle fest going on right now.
Pub's back, boys.
There is $400 on the line, so...
Ooh, I forgot about that. We're going to go to our sideline reporter to give us a little more information, Kev. Take it away.
Yeah, the live bets are in. Will Scarface end up with a positive ratio? And also a tactical stay at a ratio above 6.5 to 1?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I
Wow.
want that CT bet, though.
Ooh,
That CT bet is mine.
damn. And Scarface is 34 to 33. Okay, that's a good line.
I think he does. I think he stays above positive.
They're in
The
behind.
only ones-
Holy shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, this is dangerous.
A5 is in chaos. Zeoman's all the way into the flag room.
There's-
Haywiring.
Why? Will someone flag it? Come on,
He's
guys.
going in.
You're telling me that they got this deep blink and they didn't kill a turret?
Nothing
They're
gets done.
they're not even forcing a whole.
Well, they got the hold, but he died, so it reset.
Yeah, they did. They didn't force it. He literally ran into that EMP grenade.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is there weren't sentries up in the middle of that.
No, the only TD was the medic on the outside.
Which,
Sentries
to
are-
his credit, he was sitting there on the other wall watching it, so he knew his job in that situation. And guys, please let's turn on your ES, please. Let's not have a loss off of that.
Just more of the same here, fighting up this hallway. Trying to get control.
RR dies without a single rep.
Now, here's the question: if you're on PT at this point, how frustrated are you right now?
Oh,
Oh yeah, they're mad.
so Z-Man's a pretty calming force, but if PT loses, his might's gonna go nuts.
I don't know how you calm down people like RR and Drunk Jake and CT.
It's a
Oh.
good point. Do you think? Ooh, 4 HP on the RT.
Double heavy set up. Both of them found the line. They go down, holding hands.
Hurt, do you think this could be an intentional strategy to tilt them?
That really would be some 5-head gaming right there.
Are they milking them?
Ernie is up to a 1600 bounty. I mean, they're in trouble again. This is 2 ACs about to be set up.
They're set up. They're pounding that RT.
Oh my god. Ooh, they're in trouble.
Oh, they're pushing in. This is the push. That RT's going
gonna
down.
go down.
MG's looking to go down as well. AC streaming in.
These heavies are not even being contested back here. Oh my goodness.
The base is down yet again. And Thiz under a tremendous amount of pressure.
He's going
Mountain.
for the flags. Are going for the flags.
Mountain and Chucky trying to get a little bit of pressure going. They draw 5 back at home.
Back, they're going with flagrant rets.
I was about to say, I think it might be time for flagrant rets.
I think that was a 0 rep R death again.
For the amount of times that he's done that, his team has looked good on offense. I'm going back to the sideline reporter. Kev, take us away.
Yeah, I just watched Thiz grab his last tox in the DS. He's probably holding about 70, and he has like another 50 left in the dropship. They have a total of 180 Solvi, which some just got picked up.
Thanks for the information. Chompa, what were you saying there?
I can't remember.
All right, fair enough. The Mountain's trying to. He's like, guys, we need to reestablish O sometime here. We cannot keep this pressure. But they are in the room now. Trouble has made it in.
Oh,
Meep is
with
coming
the JT.
Meep is coming in. He's got a good angle, and RT destroys him. Flagrant Rets OP.
Yeah, the moment Chucky stopped his pressure on this offense, they're off to the races again.
So
Mountain's even home.
What do you think about Vin going heavy here?
It's Vin. What do you expect?
Do you think he was told that? I imagine somebody told him to do that.
I would think you're probably correct, because otherwise he probably would have ended up as JT.
So if you're Goliath, how do we stop this endless pressure from PT?
It's hard.
It's up to Chucky, and I don't know what the call is. He either needs to be continuously manual flanking like that, or going back to offense.
Oh, big flank here, though. And I'm going to send it to our sideline reporter, Kev. What do you got for me?
Yeah, Mystic Gohan would just subbed out for Melenthal, so they're going to go with the Foot JT for more power to try to break the flagrant turrets. And also, I do recommend Goliath going to 10-man, because they're just not going to live much longer.
So, is it time for the meme?
You know, I'm not sure I like that move. I thought Gohan, even though I said maybe spec him at the start of the match, he was doing very, very good. He was playing his role perfectly.
So, can I get a line from our sideline reporter on Mites coming in the game?
I think ZMM will just leave him in spec.
Oh, deep blink. Oh,
personally. And they also just got behind them again. This is their time to rush the flagrant and get the
wow.
flag there.
Somehow Cerrito's already there.
They are almost in this room.
Where's
Sabo's
the team,
trying to
though?
get
They're
set
walking.
up. Sentries are down.
Baso's going to get his TD on him.
Sabo's laying that fire in. RR is dead. Looks like a clear.
I want to see Vin off the D heavy.
Cal manages to get back up. Does Goliath have any infills?
Cerrito.
I think you switch Vin to infill, right? If you're trying to stall it out. We've hit overtime, boys. Does the strategy change here, Chomp?
I mean, I think I'm with Kev. Maybe you go for a Chucky clear on the SL, and then you do like a 7-man swing to O and try to get some momentum going or something.
Hurt, what do we got?
The fact that you've got your SL at home, and we're already in overtime, you kind of need to hold on a little bit longer and get the SL and Chucky to O, and you might as well just do a preemptive 10-0 at this, or 10-man at this point.
Are you guys surprised that this PT offense has been able to keep the pressure up versus this Goliath defense.
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this defense looked unbreakable in every other match, except maybe they're against this team. So they're putting in work.
PT up the hallway again, relatively free. These flag room reds aren't doing these guys anything right now, but
Well, the double grenade launcher is bouncing the heavies around. They're not effective here.
oh,
And
Mountain.
they got the medic there. Wow, they got medic and both sentries.
Mountain's fighting Cal right now. RR blinks in. Oh,
That was
Cal
a
takes down
potential out.
Mountain.
That was full TD down with somebody holding the bottom right flag. Yeah, I mean, without a single person on offense, like you're inevitably going to lose here, right? I mean,
Oh, without doubt.
maybe you try to build up enough talks for a new base, and then you do a 10-man swing. I don't know. Have an infill go drain their entire offense, and then while you're doing your swing.
You've got to find a way to establish some type of offense if you're
I
Mountain.
mean,
boys.
they do kind of have at least just Cerrito and Chucky there right now. So at least they forced 3 home.
Oh, Vin is down. This foot, JT. All 3 of these imps die. Yep. Metal stays up. Keezer's alive. Scarface is down. Tactical's down. This is the time. This is the push, boys. It's now or never. CT going in like a man possessed. Takes down Mountain and goes down. Goliath's individual skill is keeping them in this game right now. The raw fighting power.
There's a lot of MML coming down this hallway. I'll give them that.
Love MML.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Mountain's still on D. Like, I can understand maybe keeping Cerrito at home, but it needs to be Chucky and him at offense.
Yeah, as the SL, you can just haywire
There it is.
spam and then
Oh wow,
grenade spam those
he
turrets.
swapped.
There it is. He's going D infill. We've got a big push here from PT. Meep is in. Oh, goes down. Still, we got pressure. I think this OJT is causing a lot of problems for this defense.
And the whole time, so what their strategy, Chucky's draining talks little by little, actually. And he's got 2 people defending him right now.
Yeah, it looks like they've given up. Goliath has given up on trying to attack. Mountain, their squad leader, has went infill. I'm going to send it to our sideline reporter, Kev. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I was able to get a response from Posty as I asked him, "Are you having fun?" He said, "Totally." Back to you guys.
Good to hear.
So there might be a little bit of tilt coming in.
Thank you to Posty for taking a break out of his very busy schedule of defending the base by himself.
This calling for sudden death in the chat.
So they've got 2 infills now. It's going to be 2 infills, 2 MMLs. I mean, it's going to be hard to break.
I mean, it's just been a turtle fest for the last 10 minutes.
CMN just dueled Chucky 1v1 and 1. It's
not a good sign.
It's really not.
ZMN the god, you know.
Which means you're going to have a 9-man offense here, while Chucky either comes for the flank or walks all the way back to the enemy base.
Oh, Meep takes down Metal there. Bouncy GLs everywhere. We got a foot JT and a pack JT. Hearth, has that been an offense? Is that a thing?
Nope, haven't seen that one before.
New metas are being invented today in CTF Draft League.
CT is currently at 67 deaths, by the way.
The house is safe, I think. Let's go. Sorry, we got to get pumped up.
So we've passed your number, Hearth, I believe.
I know he definitely flew by Kev's number. I think we're slightly... Yeah.
Someone said 50-something.
I think I had him in the low 60s. I can't remember. All I know is he is blowing away expectations.
Oh,
Oh my goodness! What the?
what
Oh.
happened there?
Oh,
What happened there?
a quick move to the flag room. There's bodies.
They
Oh, it's
are-
a clear.
They are
It's a
clear,
clear.
Oh,
but Chad's already back.
okay.
But rattle him a little bit. CT's walking to the base, so a little bit of the pressure valve turned off.
Gary there from PT. They got to keep their wits about them.
Can you imagine if that worked? And Chucky's back.
Oh, Chucky trying to G9 posty down.
And Ziamin's on infill, actually.
Okay, does he have Toxin to dropship?
I'm guessing no.
He does. He's got
Okay.
a decent amount. He's got 140. He's fine.
Plenty. Z-Man just doesn't want to mine anymore. He says, I've done enough fighting in the caves for a lifetime.
They sent Shad home to drop 2 full mine stacks. That really annoys JTs. And he's back to offense.
So Hearth, if you're Goliath, right, you've been on the defensive this whole time. How do I win this game?
And this is going to sound really fucked, but I kind of like what they're doing. Just sometimes, like when you're behind, you just want to make it complete chaos, so that way nobody knows what's going on anymore, and you hopefully can just kind of fluke it. And you already have the best weapon in the game to do that, and that's Chucky.
And this double GL is just brutal.
Yeah.
Every rep just kills somebody on accident.
I will say, I got to play DJT. Super fun. I also got to play D Heavy this season. Super fun.
I mean, to their credit, these flag room rats, well, we only saw them really get pressured at one time.
Yeah, it seems like Goliath has really got their defense in order now, right? Maybe moving the Reds to the flag room doesn't give PT an opportunity to do any pressure now. It seems like they've lost it all.
Isn't it
And
amazing
is
how
getting
when
to mine.
you take out a guy that's doing well on offense and you place him with Melantho, all of a sudden your offense starts doing shit? Huh, I wonder if there's a correlation between the two.
Interesting.
So, are we just trying to? Well, are we just trying to go to double OT? Is that the thing?
I don't think we're trying to, but we're gonna get there.
Ziamin is back on NG. Currently just spamming the most OP weapon, which I like. They've got 2 EBs and 2 grenade launchers on offense, so... Ooh, almost a clear here.
We just got more of the same. This turtle game. CT's on mountain though. He's gonna take him down. It looks like. Oh, Chucky comes in hot. Chad placing mines. Gets haywired point blank.
Chucky says, please, watch this corner. Rep this corner. Rep the corner.
Oh. Burrito goes down and Chad LOLs.
Just a reminder to everyone in spec, you can see those.
Wait, did I see that right? Is Sabotage rocking he's rocking RPG on defense.
Yeah, because he's swinging, huh?
He's swinging so much, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to RPG.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we've seen this in about 30 minutes, but there's 5 PT defenders at home.
Welcome back to defense.
So all that turtling has led us back to a 5v5. But Vin is still MML heavy.
So we've got a D heavy that's using RPG and an O heavy that's using MML. Okay, cool.
They're both just spec'd for the inevitable swing
Yo.
and turtle.
Can
Ooh,
we
big
spec?
offense.
Ooh,
Chucky is foot JT. Is he just going to plan on bouncing grenades around the corner, maybe?
It looks
Oh
like
my
they're gonna.
goodness.
oh, they almost got cleared at A7.
Yeah.
They're in the flag room though.
Good thing Mountain actually attached to get TD.
This PT offense has been a shock. RR talking trash.
He's trying to get in their head, but you know what I would say is RR's getting tilted. Keep at it,
I
boys.
think it's just RR getting into his own head.
They're
I hope
back
Tacticals calls him a
to
pussy again.
normal turrets being set up here. From scratch, because every single thing died.
Let me
Wait.
go ahead and shout out the community here. Thank you guys for showing up, all 76 of you.
Yeah, how are we doing, Spec Chat? How are people feeling? Let's get some Spec Chat prediction. Who wins the game?
Slob is not great right now.
Yeah, the vibes are not good.
The turtle vibes are here, boys.
So we went out from flag room rats to try to go back to normal rats.
And the normal rest just get shredded instantly.
Yeah, I mean, and they're getting killed here. In fact, this may be
Ooh,
time.
this might be. Ooh, this is it. Take that RT down,
These
somebody.
flies are getting picked up. There's no TD.
There's
Here
no
comes
TD.
one.
Cal's trying to get him out. Cal
There's
couldn't get
Beso.
him
There's
out.
Beso.
And
You
they
got there
didn't
just
kill
in
the
time.
RT.
4
That's-
HP is strong.
That's
Greedy.
So I saw
Oh.
Fizz already dismantle a 26 HP RT. Is that due to math here? Is it better to get rid of him?
That
I
RT
think it-
gone.
an OT2, I think it is.
Okay.
We have a single MG up. Tactical is holding though. This is huge.
Spec Chat says no, by the way, to that question.
Okay.
Oh, is that a good RT placement? I just saw it hit the wall.
Not really.
All right,
Like,
like
if
if
you-
drop flag.
MG about to go down. Is it time for 10 man now? We can't keep this up.
It's looking bad again. Here comes me.
Is Carrot Tank gonna win a ring?
God.
And Angie's not even here
You
to
just want a
witness it.
missile.
There'll be so many people winning rings. I don't want them to fucking win rings.
You know what, Hurt? You could stop that in the next CTFPL league.
This is almost so clear. This is down to metal here. Metal and okay, there we go. Scarface flank.
Don't forget to make all your teams, guys. Get CTFPL going. Sorry, I had to get that little plug in. I get $1 every time I plug CTFPL. Anyway, well, I'm being called from Spec Chat that we want the sideline reporter in. Kev, what do you got for me?
I tried to get a response from our user asking what he thought of this turtle, but I did not receive a reply as he's probably tilted. Back to
He's
you guys.
locked in.
He's as angry as you can get, and all he's thinking about is RGing people.
Oh, one of my chats said, are you having fun? And he says, no. Oh, we've hit second OT, boys.
Second overtime.
Does the strategy change here now?
I think it does. You need to make a pretty immediate call if you're Goliath. And look, are we going to actually try and do this, or are we just going to go preemptive 10 man?
I wish we could play the sound.
I think you send Mountain to offense. You have Chucky do one final flank, and then you swing it all.
The base is unsustainable. Look to go 10-man or lose the game. As a wise lady once said. Rip gun girl. Never forget.
And PT's been, 7-8-man offense so long here. They're going to stay here. So it's all in Goliath's hands when this happens, if it happens.
I've got a second sideline reporter in Jackie. Can someone get him a little bit of comms, please?
Let's get him in right now.
Oh no.
We may also need a live translator.
Jackie, you have to accept it. There you go.
There he goes.
Jackie, what do you got for me, bud?
All right, hey guys, I'm gonna teach you one word in Chinese, which is turtle.
Okay.
It's called wu gui. Okay,
Wu gui.
There you go.
Now I know
Thank you,
two
All
Jackie.
right,
Chinese
back
words.
to you.
Ni hao and wu gui. There it is. Thank you for that impromptu.
What do you think he was trying to
That's
suggest
awesome.
with that, Yosh?
Now the real question is, does Jackie know how Wu Gui tastes?
Can we get over
Sabo
under on
set
that?
up. Another MG goes down. Another MG about to go down. There it goes.
The tox count's got to be low here.
Just give it up, guys. Let's just go 10-man.
Or lose the game, as they would say. Can we get an update on CT Des?
CT is at 92.
Oh my goodness. Yosh, what'd you say? 106?
106 is my number.
Well, I think we're getting there. I think at this point it's a guarantee.
This has got to get this century up.
Oh, this
Duet.
is
Cloaker coming in.
a
Interesting.
Duet
So
comes in from
Melanto
Melanto.
out. Yeah.
I'm being told CT had 150 deaths the last finals.
We may make it. Okay, we got a full turret set up again.
This has done a good job mining.
Yeah. Vin is still on heavy.
Just more of the same. More Wu Gui.
Chucky is actually here at home on his pack defending. I mean, fuck it. Maybe they're saying let's turn this into an endurance match. Maybe they've checked with the schedules of everyone. They say, how many hours can you guys go?
He's like, look, I'm good for all night, boys.
This team was specially picked because they have no commitments.
We got GG nades going out. The mental game is here.
The mental game is definitely here.
Sabo set up all these turrets again.
Oh, folk, we're gonna see a clear here, maybe. There it is. A clear,
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We've done
we've
it.
got a clear.
All right, now, can we establish something on offense?
Fortunately, I think all 10 were here.
I was going to say, they have literally no one in the vicinity of the elevator for F5.
I mean, the Goliath team seems to not even know what to do at this point without being attacked and back into the base. About 5,000 bullet mines got laid down in a single rep range.
They're straight dizzy. Mountain is going to look to establish his offense, though. I would like to welcome in new USL admin Fausto into the arena. Thanks for showing up and giving your support to CTFDL.
We're all about those positive vibes here. Although just in, Eric just messaged me and said, "Fuck Fosto."
My God. Uh,
That might have been a private message, Earth.
Oh, sorry.
no, I got the same one. We're good. Goliath trying to get the offense started here. We got Keezer, Chucky, and Mountain here. Are we going to go back to the 5v5 and double OT?
Well, there's 6 PT on offense again. Against 7, though. Bodies all over the place.
Care tank goes down.
All right. Trouble. Gohan, who has still been... Oh, is he back in? No, he's still
No.
He's leading damage on turrets still. He's at by like 500.
He hasn't been in for a whole LT cycle, and he's still.
He hasn't been
leading
here
the
for 30
building.
minutes.
If you're Gohan, you got to be upset right now. You got to be yelling on comms. Get
hey,
me back in
tactical-
this town.
Tactical above that previous Kev ratio bet. Still above 6-1.
Strong right now. Goliath trying to establish some bit of offense here.
Okay, and Duet's out, and turret damage leader, Mystic Gohan, back in.
All right. Looks like we're going back to a more traditional setup of Power O here.
Don't get blinked on, guys. Come on. Don't fall for it again. Spec chat? Or spec info?
Oh,
So actually, Trouble got subbed out. Oxen now is the O heavy.
interesting choice here. KV getting a little bit of finals game, and maybe Trouble is tired, or maybe he rage quit.
Maybe he's got enough common sense to realize, hey, it's bedtime, and he's just gonna take one for the team.
Or maybe he's upset that they spec'd him in the beginning. He said, no,
Oh.
I was winning this game originally. Y'all took me out. Went to this Turtle Fest. I'm not coming back in.
He says, call me when you have more turret damage than me. Then I'll save you. Vin is not... He was maybe typing something. He's doing it again. Whatever he's doing, he's not moving.
Maybe he's too heavy. Maybe he's messed up his macro.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. That's exactly it. I saw him do a drop macro.
Oh, picking up ammo. Okay. That took a little long for that, to be honest.
It looks like he was looking for something specific.
Oh, got a potential clear? No, doesn't get it.
Nope. So after all that shenanigans, we've gone back to 5v5s.
Not really. Keys, still at A7. And Cerrito, I don't know what this is anymore.
All right, we can count it down. Yosh, CT is at 102 deaths. He's 4 away.
Let's go. CT shotguns down Vin. Ended the bounty streak. Just more of the same here. Trying to fight up that hallway.
Yep. They clear the infantry. I think they'll be back in time. That's 103. So Goliath, I don't know if they're playing it better, or maybe they found their groove a little bit. They're holding the boxes a lot longer.
Our user kills
Maybe that's
Scarface.
fatigue on the other team's part.
Yeah, I mean, Goliath doesn't have subs, right? They've got Splitter and Havoc.
Oh, Fizz goes down. What the other MG is red. We may be a red alert again. Yeah, they're going for it.
Well, it's time. MG goes down. RT's yellow.
Yep.
Metal's down here. This is big. Spec Chat is getting a little rowdy right now.
What do you expect?
Scarface is up to plus 14 positive.
When is the camp timer called? It's been over an hour.
Bad news, Slob.
Eva said, come check out the OG bug hunt map on June 20th.
Thank you, Eva.
I'm just looking forward to when Soccer Ball comes back.
Whoa.
Give me
I'm
small
here.
unit tactics and EOL.
This is an inside report, but I'm hearing that there may be something in the wings brewing. That's all I can say for now.
Okay. Okay, so you see the engineer backing up. Okay, he leaves. You
Right,
still
we're
gotta
back
worry
to-
about these points.
Infill JT offense now at A7 for PT.
Did Mountain get cleared? It looks like he did. More Wu-Gui, as we've learned today.
Yep.
Axis said, if you would like to support the server costs for the Linux server, which now runs the top zone CTF USL SK minimaps, please consider signing up at freeinfantry.org by using the command register your email. New thing coming in, guys.
So we've got
All right.
Scarface, the best infantry holding now.
He's holding all the flags. So I'm going to tell you right now,
Ooh.
if we get any kind of offensive pressure, we're going 10-man.
CT is at 111 deaths. He has surpassed.
Well done, Yosh.
The house is safe.
He died more than we had ever expected.
The house is safe. Meep is in the flag room, though.
Yeah, he's a little early.
He's getting bounced
He
around.
hit 'em all.
CT's got a flag as well. And these guys are not long for this world. Keezer's holding, though. So, with Keezer being from Europe, right, he's got to be tired, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, didn't he? Someone said he woke up at 3 a.m. for this, so.
Oct doesn't get a rep off, I don't think. But there's a strong push here from PT. Sabo is set up in that corner, homing in on that RT. Shout out to Metal for using the incinerator. Or is that the flamethrower? I think it's the flamethrower, right? The bright one.
To be honest, and I probably should know this answer, I have no idea what the hell the difference is between the two.
One looks cooler than the other. Vin, back on that heavy. CT has a flag, but he's not long for this world. Meep gets in and immediately gets taken down, and Tactical is now holding along with Vin. Both
You can
of the
see
heavies are
Cal.
holding.
Cal was just spamming that summon on him. You could see it watching. I mean, a little bit different RNG. You could have got it right there.
So I've got confirmation for both that Flamethrower is like plus 1 more damage than Incinerator. Sabo found a good range on this RT though. That's going down. They are
This
in
is-
the flag room.
Oh my goodness.
You've got no tox. It's OT2. Come on, guys. We gotta make a decision.
This doesn't even
Oh,
look
Meep is going
recoverable.
in. He's in. Oh, can he get out
There-
though?
okay.
He's close.
He's got it. He's
That's
out.
close.
There's
down.
no TD.
Oh, there's the TD from SL.
Oh, all the flags are up. Meep has them all.
He's
Oh
gone.
no.
He's out. PT. 90 seconds away from winning the CTFDL. Now, what's the game plan from PT, Hurt?
Okay, you're kind of starting off in a bad position. So to kind of get your 2 infos in, get home. You're gonna take some damage no matter what, but hopefully they kind of all die in a burst, and you have to immediately push out as quick as you can.
That flag drop from CT is going to come back to hurt them.
It's not great. Now they've got a good push out here.
I've got
no.
sideline reporter coming in.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
He with like the
Chucky's
easiest
in.
abort of his life.
Oh, Chucky gets
He's
it
still holding.
easily.
Oh, he got the sentry. That was a
He got-
potential summon.
Almost could have got out with that one. Sideline reporter, what do you got for me?
If PT happens to win, will our user be the first person to use all caps?
Are you?
Fuck you guys for turtling for 90 minutes.
it's
He
Blue
will. But oh my god, they got fucking cleared.
Mountain's there,
That
though.
was so sad.
Oh, mountain buddy, that.
It was 4 of them died in the back. It was like a mine rep or something. Took out a whole swath of the team.
PT is less than 60 seconds away from winning the CTFDL championship. Carrot Tank almost has a ring. He can taste it right now, and Angie is not here to witness it.
Why the fuck is Meep still pack JT on 10 man?
I'm saying, why do we still have Vin on heavy?
30 seconds left.
The
We
one
gotta
time
push
we
now.
want to switch to JT doesn't.
Chucky is going in. Chucky's down. 25 seconds
One
left
more run
here.
here.
One
more
run. One last taste at glory. They're going in one by one, suiciding, dying. It's looking like it's not good.
No.
15
Metal
seconds
one
is
rep.
not
That's
happening.
GG, boys. I'm calling it
Congratulations
early.
to PT.
Go to Thiz, go to Thiz, call it out.
Nope.
Is-
Stuffed.
no,
2 seconds.
is
GG.
got stuffed. Congratulations to PT for winning. What is this, season 4 of the draft?
Well done, PT.
Well done, PT. Goliath, 590 kills. PT, 565. Tactical, 126 and 24. Vin, surprisingly, 111 and 45. And Scarface, 110 and 94. Our top turret damages are RR User at 1700, Greed at 1600, and Trouble at 1500. And the MVP is Carrot Tank.
Oh my goodness. We
The
will,
MVP.
ladies and gentlemen, we will be hearing about this match for that reason for 5 years.
I know. I might actually have to put somebody on a fucking ignore list for like the first time in my life.
Can we get an interview from the captain of PT?
Is that ZMN? Or is that RR?
I think it's
Oh,
EMN. It's definitely it's not Matt.
That's it, man. I just want to say, if you picked fighting class as the MVP, you're cashing that ticket today.
Good evening, boys.
Z-Man, congratulations on PT for
Thank
winning
you.
a ring and getting Carrot Tank his first ring. Walk us through that game.
Hey, well, first off, you can't spell CTFDL champion without CT. So congratulations to CT for MVP of the CTFDL championship this season.
So, what did you think about their Wu Wei attempts, or as we learned today, turtling?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to try to compete, and I don't blame them. Our offense kept them on their toes. Matt, our user, did a great job leading the offense, and we swapped it up quite a bit. And they never really could reestablish. I think they're trying to hope to get a fluke run against our defense, and they did a couple times, but just couldn't capitalize on it. One time they killed Sabotage, which cleared our defense, and I don't either they didn't realize it or we kind of self cleared each other, and then one other time we self cleared had a little recklessness on our defense, but nonetheless we prevailed, came out on top, and couldn't be happier. I think undefeated season this season.
Well, congratulations. Anybody else have any questions for the newest champion? I got a question that was sent in to me.
Let's hear it.
How does it feel, Z-Man, to snake Eric into making another squad and then winning? You feel a little bad about that.
I would like to thank Albert for giving me the motivation to start the sixth squad, only to watch Galaxies fade, and then essentially watch Eric's fade as well. But nonetheless, it was an interesting start to the season, but I couldn't be happier with the way it turned out.
All right, good deal. And how do you feel about screwing Eric in the supplemental draft, the rigged one?
People want to give us a hard time because of our draft and some of the people we got, saying that we had too many different personalities. But I got to say, it was an absolute joy playing with CT, Melantho. We were lucky to get Mites joining on the team. And really, everybody contributed in one way. We had a great showing tonight. I think at most we had 17 on. Nixon would have been here, but he was called to handle emergency management stuff with the riots. And we had some very dependable people all season. I think Ox showed up to every single match. Shad was here. Posty was here. Sabo was here. Sabo is our great USL co-captain and representative on the squad. When we got Mystic Gohan trouble from the supplemental draft, another great asset. And I think Melantho did a great job of kind of reinventing what a foot JT is supposed to look like. Something we didn't really have on our bingo card at the beginning of the season. So,
oh, I got some rumors that
fun.
you want to clear up real quick, Z-Man.
Let's hear it.
Is Meep woven?
No, Meep is Meep, and Meep is the greatest. And I didn't know if Meep actually would come back or not. I was hoping he would. Meep has been on every version of PT since season 8 of CTF of PT history. So glad to see him come back for this and really help carry us to the championship.
And I'm being told that you were the actual mastermind of the supplemental draft order and not Albert. And that's coming from a very high source.
I think I was completely AFK by that point. But let's just blame Soup. Soup's not here to defend himself. We can blame Soup.
Hey, ZMN, it was a long match. What was the vibe in the comms near the end of that? Was it calm, cool, collected, or was there some fatigue and frustration setting in?
I don't think there's any fatigue. I think there was certainly some excitement. The battling the turtle and the infills is certainly challenging, but everybody did a good job being patient, offering good spec info, willing to swap in, sub in, change classes, change things up, see what we could do to break the turtle. And everybody kept their composure. Everybody did a bang up job. And while it would be easy to be fatigued after a long match like that, they really did a good job. And I think Chucky got in there for one abort on 10-man D, if I recall. And then after that, we our spec info did us a good job of ensuring that there were no blinks, and we felt comfortable pushing out F5 and carried it forward from there.
Z, are you really trying to bullshit us right now? You're telling me in the squad you've got Carrie, RR user, and Jake, who's probably drunk off of his fucking gourd, and you're trying to tell me in that long ass game where they're turtling, you're all calm, cool, and collected? Get the fuck out of here.
I kid you not. I would share our comms with everybody. It was calm, cool, and collected.
So I got one last question for you, Z, before we head out here.
Oh, just one? This is so much fun.
Are you going to make a squad for CTFPL?
Well, I think for CTFPL, and the P stands for Flow, CTF Flow League. We'll
Whoa,
definitely,
Z. Whoa, calm down now.
I'll definitely be participating. Flo's my boy. Flo's got CTF admin experience when SOE and Free Infantry split up, and he was carrying the weight on the Free Infantry side. So Flo knows what he's doing, and I'm excited about CTF Flow League. It's gonna be good.
All
Hey,
right,
Z,
well,
I gotta say something, man.
Let's hear it.
All right, thank you very much for freaking tricking me into this shithole for this goddamn 2-minute game I wasn't even joining about. Yeah, that was a great strategy, asshole.
I'm sorry I ruined it for you.
Oh,
on that, we're good. I would like to invite every one of y'all to join the fight on the CTFPL League. Make squads, get friends if you have some, and join a team. All right. And with that, I would like to conclude CTFDL. Thank everybody for playing and have a good night. All right, we're good. Thank you.